Welcome to Who Are You? This week we will talk about Thomas Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson was born in Stockton, Virginia on December 28, 1856. He was the third child of four. His father was Dr. Joseph Wilson and his mother was Janet Woodrow. His grandparents immigrated to the United States. Wilson's ancestry is Scottish-Irish. As a child, Wilson spent most of his time in Australia. He was active in the undergrad discussion club and organized separate legal debate societies. Now let's go to some of our experts to find out more.
Election. Wilson ran against two major candidates. The President William Howard Taft and the former President Theodore Roosevelt, who broke with Taft and the Republican Party and created the Progressive Party. The election was bitterly contested. Vice President James S. Sherman died on October 30th, 1912. Less than a week before the election, leaving Taft without a running mate, and the Republican Party divided. Wilson captured the presidency handily on November 5th. Wilson won with just 48.1% of the votes. But as he won 435 electoral votes.
In 1916, Wilson's major campaign slogan was, "He kept us out of the war," referring to his administration's avoiding open conflict with Germany or Mexico while maintaining a firm national policy. Wilson's second term focused almost exclusively on World War I, which for the U.S. formally began on April 6, 1917, only a little over a month after the
Wilson spent 1914 through the beginning of 1817 trying to keep America out of the war in Europe. He offered to be a mediator, but neither the Allies nor the Central Powers took his request seriously. Republicans led by Theodore Roosevelt strongly criticized William's refusal to build up the U.S. Army in anticipation of the threat of war. Wilson won the support of the U.S. peace element by arguing that any army buildup would provoke war.
He ignored the problems of demobilization after the war, and the process was chaotic and violent. 4 million soldiers were sent home with little planning, little money, and few benefits. Wartime bubble in price of farmland burst, leaving many farmers bankrupt or deeply in debt after they purchased new land. In 1919, major strikes in steel and meatpacking broke out. Serious riots hit Chicago and other cities.
Woodrow Wilson articulated what became known as the 14 points before Congress on January 8, 1918. The points were the only war aims clearly expressed by any belligerent nation, and thus became the basis of the Treaty of Versailles following World War I.
Wilson announced his support for suffrage. A group of women calling themselves Silent Sentinels protested in front of the White House, holding banners such as, "Mr. President, what will you do to help women's suffrage?" Absolutely nothing. In January 1918, after years of lobby and public demonstrations, Wilson finally announced he supported the 19th Amendment and passed the House, but failed the Senate. Finally, on June 4th, 1919, the Senate passed the amendment.
In 1921, Wilson and his wife retired from the White House to a home in Washington, D.C. Wilson continued going for daily drives and attended Keith Value's Theater on Saturday nights. Wilson died in his S Street home on February 3, 1924. Because his plan for the League of Nations ultimately failed, he died feeling that he had let the American people down, that his motives for joining the war had been in vain. He was buried in Washington National Cathedral. That is all for this week. A home to a what's that word? BELLIGRG.
So, I don't even know that word. Belligerent?
Don't know the
I
word.
don't even know what you
One moment, please.
But, I think it's, let me see. Where is it? Right here.
Are we still
I
recording?
think it's belligerent.
Stop! Yo! You stop!
It's belligerent. Okay.
Belligerent? Are we still recording? Okay.
I dare you to sit there and say your speech like that. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
One of the problems of demobilization after the war. James S. Sherman died October 30th, 1912.
James, oh crap, I'm recording. Alright, well my person is being interviewed here. I love Ariel. I love Ariel. Woodrow Wilson articulate.
Senate passed an amendment.
I think we're gonna have to redo.
Bye-bye, the same. Toot.
Ariel! What happened to October?
I don't know. All I could think was Harry Knuckles and Popeye, okay? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this now.
Okay, hang on.
You're making me laugh. Stop. Alright, let's stop. I need to stop playing. Hold on, let me get situated. Alright, can you restart this?
I can cut it out, but you need to back up. You keep moving so you're getting your head cut off.
Alright.
End. Clear C.